Alright, you all, so it's wash day. Yeah, it's time to take this red on out my hair. So let's get started. If you watched my last video, you know that this is hair wax. So I'll link that above so you guys can see how I did that. But this is showing how easily this hair wax came out. Like, it was no stress at all. And excuse my funky face because I had my tablet set up. And like my friends were messaging me. And like there was an argument going on. I was just like, behoove. Like, what are y'all arguing about now? If you watch any of my other videos, you know what this little small hand movement is. It's me separating my hair so that I can put it into sections. Brushing my hair, do I look perfect? I forgot what to do to fit the mold. The more I try. And I tell you all that my shower looks like a murder scene. That's exactly what it looks like. But there was no staining. Just put water on it and it went right down the drain. So there's no staining issues. What I'm doing here is just letting the water really run through that half section of my hair to let the water really do most of the work of getting the wax out before I put any shampoo in. I nearly left the real me on the shelf, but now I'm doing it for myself. I'm going to continue my simple wash day, shampoo, condition, and then I'm going to just come back to y'all. So my hair has conditioner in it. I put it up, and now we're going to just go ahead and cut this aloe vera plant. This particular time, I used 3 slices, and I cut off the ends and then sliced them up and put it into my cup. I want to mention in the warning, if you get an aloe vera plant, cut off the end of the plant because that end is poisonous and it can cause your scalp to be really itchy. So make sure that you discard the end piece of the plant. So what are the benefits of an aloe vera plant? So these are the top things that you should know. It conditions and nourishes the hair, prevents from dandruff, it leaves your hair moisturized and hydrated, and the best thing is that it promotes hair growth. That's the best thing about this plant. As you all see, I leave nothing behind. Like, I go back and chop it up and scrape the gel out of this. Like, I don't get the green part, but I get as much as the gel out of it. Ever use aloe vera plant knows that it's stinky, so I use my Jamaican black castor oil, the mango kind, to dress it up to make it smell just a little bit better. Also, don't measure it, I just eyeball it depending on how much aloe vera plant I use. So you see me going back and forth eyeballing it and adding more. The next best combo is my rice water. So I let my rice water ferment for 24 hours with orange peels because rice water can also be stinky. So after it finished fermenting, I drained the rice out and I drained the orange peels out and I placed it into the refrigerator to stop the process of fermenting. Now that we have a little bit of our oil, a little bit of our rice water, and the aloe vera plant, we're just gonna go ahead and blend that up. After blending for a few moments, I like to shake it up a little bit to make sure that all the oil is on the inside and then put it back on the blender and keep blending. While making this aloe vera plant cocktail, my hair is still sitting in conditioner pinned up on the top of my head. Next, you're going to take a bowl of your choice. In this case, I used a measuring bowl. And you're going to take a clean pair of pantyhose, stockings, strainer, whatever you have, and place it over the bowl. You're going to use this to help separate the aloe vera gel from the plant. Once it's placed on top, I like to stick my finger in to find the perfect place to pour my cocktail into. I use one hand to hold the stocking down and the other hand to pour the cocktail into the bowl. This actually smells really good. Y'all, this kind of looks like egg yolk, doesn't it? But I know that's the castor oil making it look like egg yolk. So here's the fun, icky part. You take the stocking off the bowl and you squeeze the gel through the stocking, making sure that you get all the gel out of the plant that you blended up. The next thing that I use is my applicator bottle. You can use whatever you want, but in this case, I use the applicator because it applies to the scalp better. And I pour my cocktail into this bottle. Then I shake it up. So with this applicator bottle, I can measure it. So I normally use like 5-6 ounces, and that should like work on my entire head with leaving some left over. All right, let's get back to wash day. Now that my conditioner has been setting in, I'm just going to take out the twist and rinse the conditioner out my hair. So letting my hair sit in conditioner made my hair already kind of soft. I didn't leave it in more than 10 minutes. And I used a regular conditioner. I didn't use like a hair mask or a protein treatment. It was just regular conditioner. I think the biggest mistake that people who have 4C hair and low porosity hair is they don't take time to let their hair really run in the water and just let the heat open up their hair shaft and really soak in that water, because it's hard for low porosity hair to retain water. But I'm not going to give you all too much on that because that's a whole nother video. Now that my hair has been rinsed and sectioned, I'm going to run water on that section before I add in my favorite leave-in conditioner, which in this case is like a hair milk. So I put the hair milk in and I just detangle each section. After detangling comes fat twist, and I just do that for all 4 sections of my hair. Now that that's done, I'm just going to go rinse my body and I'll be back. All right, you all. So we did our wash day. We made our aloe vera leave-in. So let's go and get started. You guys are probably now looking at me like, sis, what happened to you? You look like you got hit by a bus. Guys, finals happened to me, but it's all right because I ended my semester with a 3.2 this semester. So that means I got A's and B's. So this is the look of someone who's been staying up late, studying, working, typing papers, all that. You guys are probably also wondering what happened to my chair. I put an overlay on my chair because I don't want any aloe vera to seep into my beautiful white fur chair. So I put a few overlays over my chair so it won't drip into the chair, but it'll drip on this cloth. Let's get started. So when I twist out my sections, each section was already put into 2. So it made it easier for 2 sections per 4 sections. So I've been using my cocktail for a little while now, and I just wanted you all to see my hair growth. Like, my hair used to be like collarbone, and look at the growth that I've retained since using this. So this does work. Now, when I use this, I apply it to my scalp first. That's the first place I really want to promote that hair growth. So massaging it into my scalp, making sure that my scalp doesn't feel itchy. It just does a lot of great things. See how my hands are pressing in the product? You want to use a nice smoothing method from root to end to smooth through and distribute the product through your hair. I also go in with like a defining brush and also help distribute the product for that section. After I brush through, then I use just a little dab of my favorite hair butter and place that on top. I'm not doing anything special with my hair. What I'm really doing is just doing a leave-in and a twist out, and then I'll do my actual hairstyle the next day. Now, you can do it any way you want to. You can do this and then do your hairstyle. You can do whatever you want because this is, once again, a leave-in method. So to get my length retained, I do a braid at the root and then twist out the end. So watch very closely. I'm going to braid it tightly to the root so that my hair does not really shrink up too bad. And then I'm going to twist at the ends. Now to get even more maximum stretch, I'm going to take the two sections and clip it by the root to make sure that it's stretched out to as far as I can get it to stretch. So this is my wash day routine. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.